Most people are completely overwhelmed by keyword research in SEO. There are hundreds of ways to do keyword research and millions of keywords. So, how do we take the best keywords and create the best content? I'll show you this in this video. This video is sponsored by Semrush. Let's go. So if you don't know me, my name is Connor and I've had millions of people visit my websites through SEO. So let's get started with SEMrush here. We have tons and tons of different tools. But if you are not publishing that much content to your website, and I guarantee that you're probably not publishing enough, because I know that the one strategy that works always works and nobody will ever be able to tell me otherwise, is you should be publishing more content. Okay, that's what I do on this channel. I publish a lot usually, and same with my blogs and websites. We got to publish more. So the first way is just going to simplify the easiest way to get keywords and just start publishing. So for that, we're going to go down to this tool here called topic research and just put in your broad keyword that you have here. For me, it's AI SEO. So I'm just going to get content ideas. So in this way, we're just going to get content ideas very quickly, and then we're going to generate some content. Okay, so I got my topic research done for me. So we have all these cards here we can see, and we can also have other features that we can check out and see our keywords in a different way later. But you can see that these are the most popular topics about my topic, AI SEO. So they're kind of like subtopics. It can be kind of difficult to break things down into smaller topics. So some of these things could be good for you, some of them not maybe. I prefer to click and prioritize by topic efficiency. So now I can find topics that, are suitable for my company, or if you're trying to sell AI SEO. So we can see here, AI SEO agency, okay? People will be wanting that. And when you find the good card or the keyword, content creation, for example, then you just click this show more, and now we have 7 questions, right? So can I use AI to create SEO for a niche site? Really good question, right? Because people will be asking that. Is that all right? Is that a good idea? And then you can sell your AI content tool or whatever you are selling. So you can also use these headlines here, how to use AI tools when creating SEO content. And you can find some of them from Reddit or Quora. Like in this one, it goes straight to Reddit here, and top 5 AI tools I've been using for SEO content 2025. So we know that these are good ideas, that people are talking about this stuff. So we can go through the different cards that we need here. So for example, it's like, okay, we like this topic here. Can AI completely automate SEO and content writing? When we do that, we just add that to our favorites. Okay, we can also find some more interesting questions here in the overview, or check out the mind map here. And now we can see all of our keywords that we might want to look at. So you can go into any of these and actually click on these and find more information about the keyword. So when you're ready and you have a few topics, then you can just start creating AI content with SEMrush with their AI content tool. So that's like the fastest way I can think of to get you started, just to get into practice creating content, right? Because I can guarantee you, if your website has 0 content, you're not going to be doing very well in SEO. Let's look at method number 2, organic traffic insights. So this is a great way if you already have a website that's ranking with lots of keywords and pages. This one is ridiculously powerful. So first, just go here to organic research and enter your website and get insights. So this tool triangulates 3 sources: SEMrush's database, your analytics, and your search console. So it shows you the keywords that are driving traffic that you didn't even know about. So to do that, you just need to connect your Google services and allow SEMrush to download your Google Analytics data and your Google Search Console data. Then you can find all the Google Search Console performance data inside SEMrush. So once you know the keywords that you're already ranking for, then you can just create content around that, because Google is trusting that you have topical authority about this topic. So create dedicated content about this and build internal links and optimize these pages. This is one of the fastest ways to get extra traffic to your website. Keyword research method number 3 is to check out the keyword gap. So you just need to add in your own domain here and then add in some competitors and compare them. So you can find the keywords here that are shared between you and your competitor. You can find out the keywords that you're missing. You can also find the weak keyword. These are the keywords that your competitors rank but very poorly. So this means that either their content sucks, or the keyword is more achievable than possibly keyword difficulty says. So you know that this is a good topic to go after. Okay, so put all these methods into a PDF that you can find down below. So you can see here, if you want to know more about this strategy, there's also the next method, which is bulk keyword analysis. Here is a good keyword qualification framework as well. So think about these different factors to separate winning keywords from time wasting keywords. So it's always good to look for keywords where you're already ranking in position 2 to 15. So you can just add, do a little bit of SEO optimization and try to get to that number one spot. Next up is search volume. The more search traffic, obviously, the better it is. So minimum 100 searches per month. Then there's keyword difficulty. Okay, if there's too many people already trying to rank for this and they've lots of backlinks. Next up is intent, right? You want to find transactional content first. So that's bottom of funnel type of content where the buyer is already problem aware. They're already down the funnel, so they're just making their decision. So this could be like an alternative page. So for example, it could be Semrush alternative or some tool or product alternative. So when in doubt, just choose the most relevant. Try to stay, I know it's very hard, but try to stay on topic. You can't really talk about everything in your website or else Google is not going to know what it is that you're an expert in. So that's an easy way to use Semrush for 2026 for keyword research. So there's 3 different methods that we use. If you're new to this, I would just start with the topic research and just get going creating content. The more you create, then the more you'll understand the practices and best practices for SEO that really will bring this traffic through. Because for me, when I created my first ever website, what I did was just create 1,000 blog posts, 1,000 pages, and it got me millions and millions of views because I got into the habit of finding good keyword research. There is, in my opinion, a bit of intuition involved in this. Like the more keywords you see, the more you realize that's a bad one, that's a good one, that's a bad one. It's like your brain has just seen so many of them, so it's great to use a tool like SEMrush to see the data to get started and then use your intuition on top of it. So if you want to give SEMrush a try, there's a link in the description that gets you a 7-day free trial, and drop a comment down below if this was helpful. Thanks very much for watching.